ESG is getting ready to revolutionize the sports gaming industry. A lot of you guys might not want to hear it, but guess what? It's true. Now, I know that might be a bold statement to make, but follow me here. I think that ESG is going to do for sports games what Quake kind of did for FPSs back in the day. So, first, whenever first person shooters first hit, and the first one that I really played was Doom. Okay, it was just you, and you're just out killing stuff. Then it finally made the leap to multiplayer. So you had your cooperative, and then you had deathmatch, where it's just you against everybody. Then they came up with capture the flag. And what the difference was, when you were in deathmatch, it was just you trying to kill other opponents. When you went to capture the flag, things became coordinated.
Well, the secret is you got to coordinate. Most people don't coordinate, so you got to coordinate.
The whole first-person shooter industry sort of changed with that team aspect, where you get your like modern warfares and Call of Duty, all of that. Like the one that I remember the most that involved strategy was Tribes. It was team-based. So you had to have everybody doing something, working in coordination. You had to have certain roles being played by other people and coordinating. Sports games has never really made that next step. We went from, okay, I'm playing against the computer, to it's 1v1, and then it has primarily stayed that way, especially in the football market. I don't want to get this all mixed up with, I know a lot of people will say, NBA 2K, which they would be correct. But as far as the football market, that's never been a thing, where people have to play roles in a team environment. And those dynamics are so much different because you need your role players. Like in any game, you need your tanks. That would be like your linemen. You need your DPS guys. That's going to be your wide receivers, your running back. You're going to need the guy that's going to command the team. So all these roles are going to have to be met. And it's not like a first-person shooter. It's more akin to capture the flag. You're moving the ball downfield, and how all those members work, whether it's 7 versus 7 or the 11 versus 11 mode in ESG, like how you have to be one cohesive team on the same page, and yes, always have a little bit of lady luck on your side. And that is the essence of football, which is wild. Everybody has always wanted a super simulation football game, and not realizing that a game like this makes it as real as it gets. Football's not like basketball where one guy can take over the game. How many times did we see Michael Jordan do that? This game is really something that the football community has needed. You're going to have squads come back. Like back in the day, with Quake and Doom and all that, people used to have clans. They had their little tags and all that afterwards. You're going to see the same thing now start to happen in the football market. And I welcome it. It's been long overdue. The market has been stagnant for so long. This game is going to be such a breath of fresh air. I want you to think about this. How many times do you get upset when you play a game of Madden or a game of Maximum or whatever, and you got somebody on the other side, they just quit? There's nobody else involved except for them. This game is going to be highly competitive. You're going to have people that are going to be working together as a team. You're going to have those knuckleheads that swap in or swap out, but they're going to become ostracized in that environment. If they want to enjoy the game, they're not going to be able to just, hey man, this guy, he just quit out. Now we got to back out again. Like you're going to get your scarlet letter. Nobody's going to want you on their team. And I think that's the satisfying element of this game. Just not being you, actually interacting with people, and just not in a one-on-one combative way, more of a 7-versus-7 combative way. At least you got your boys with you. I think that a lot of friendships are going to be made out of this game. A lot of competitive. I think this is getting ready to take football to the next level, where everybody was loving the Madden tournaments back in the day, which was basically one person versus one person. Now you're going to see squads versus squads coming up with their own schemes, strategies. That's football. That is football, and it's something. It's the next evolution of what a football game should be, because back in the day we all had a perception of what first-person shooters should be, and look at them now. Team-based, all the way back from Doom single player, all these different single player first-person shooter games, and they've progressed to what they are now. You have these big team-based games. You know what I mean? Like, I remember PlanetSide, and now you're going to have it in football. Buckle up, guys, because the hype is definitely real on ESG. It's very polished for the state that it's in, and if you're a real sim lover, get ready for the next era of football. But until next time, it's been Smoking Jay, and I will see you either in the ring or on the field.